I can no more agree with Joy than I can agree with Thomas Paine, who said that when liberties are bestowed upon man, such man must not live in mortal fear. What if someone is sick and can't make their way to the booth? What if someone's traveled out of the country on other missions, maybe work responsibility, etc.? Yet they have attained the age of majority in this country of ours, yet they're registered voters. Should they live wherever they are with the mortal fear of being punished by their government when they set foot on this soil? What about just the realization that because you live, the choice is yours? How about we just make sense of what we mean by sovereign power belonging to the people? And that the people who make government by making the choice of leaders do not get to be punished by their government because of making a choice or failure to make a choice. That's how I look at it. And I think that while we know that in representative democracies, it is the individual choice, whether blind, whether physically fit, whether unwell or well, it is you to be moved by those who are seeking mandate. And by way of being moved by those who seek your mandate, you then go to the voting booth and make a choice independently by way of secret ballot. Article 81 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 codifies the principles of elections, which then provides a platform for the freeness and fairness of our elections. The people will come out in large numbers when they know that, one, the elections are free, are going to be fair, and that the mythical deep state is not going to make a decision for them to overturn their intended will, so that the will of those who take power is the will of those who have got the material resources against the will of the free people. That's how I look at it. We must not punish people just because of their choice. And secondly, when you look at civil liberties all over the world, coming all the way to 1863, is when we saw that only the rich would vote. The poor could not vote. Women could not vote. Come to the days of emancipation in the United States of America and the fight for civil liberties. And then even those who were slaves and former slaves could now vote. They were given the choice, which they fought for. The freedom and the right to make a choice at an election is not a right that comes from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God himself. And if, even among Christians, Scripture tells us that, come, let us reason together, which means having a discussion and a debate by God himself, the Almighty. Why should government force us to make a decision when the creator of man and the universe invites us to discussion, to discourse? Let us have governments that are responsible, that do not entertain corruption, governments that protect life, that do not engage in extrajudicial executions. When governments deliver, when governments are transparent, when governments are credible, the people will have even trust in choosing their leaders freely, and they will love to do that as a civic duty. Not imposed upon them by the statutes, but because of the free will, which they freely exercise. Because when people are free, they must be free indeed, even in making choices.